up, which sucks. It's like 5:05 in the morning in Chicago. So we're doing something called a Fartlek, which is interval training applied to long distance running. So the whole goal is we're gonna do low intervals for 1 minute and then ascending and descending high intervals, starting at 30 seconds all the way up to maybe 2 to 3.5 minutes. And then we bring it back down. Our goal is to keep the low intervals at half marathon pace with good form. Then the upper intervals is like a cardio spike, just to open things up. And then we want to get our breathing under control when we drop back into the low. And it trains like cardiovascular recovery, which sucks. So 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna kick it up. Now, like any workout, we're sore, we're crunchy, we're tired, we're in our head, all the good things, right? But I'm just gonna trust that we're gonna warm up into it and make good progress. More. Alright, bring it down. Whew. Forgot to hit a magic button. Breathe and recover. Oh man. What a wild week it's been. We're 2 minutes in. We got another. Oh man. 20 seconds. Let's see. Do we think a train can pass in 20 seconds? 15 seconds. Messes up the whole damn loop. Oh, is it a freighter? Ah, frick. Alright, let's kick it up. We're gonna improvise. We got 1 minute at this interval. That's a lot. So we're gonna go up to 3:30. Gonna go residential, I guess. If I had just started 45 seconds sooner, not even, literally 20 seconds sooner. Kick it up. Now, we actually got a decent night's sleep. We went to bed around 10, woke up at 4. It's like a solid 6 hours. Let's go. Woke up natural. Look. 3, 2, 1. And bring it back down into half marathon pace. Nice and mellow. I don't know why that house is really ugly looking. There's something about the face of it. I'm sure they think it's beautiful. Yeah, 30 more seconds. And then we're gonna press up into a 1 minute, 30 second interval. So we'll be chasing a train, I guess. But I hope you all are doing well. I live stream these runs just for accountability and to be helpful to other folks. We're on their own journey. Alright, kick it up. So we're at 4:30. We got 1:30. So that'll take us out to 6 minutes. There's that lovely train. Well, we're gonna follow this path. We'll end up somewhere different today. And maybe that's okay. Push, push. Good morning, y'all. I'm doing well. I got 45 seconds left at this pace. Whew. I'm feeling it. Let's see, impact. The impact is a little high. But we're making good headway. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down 1 minute. Mellow. Breathe. Brutal. It sucks because this workout today, it's totally within our capabilities. It's just a matter of making ourselves do it. And I think that's always hard. It's always hard to activate, to get started, to do something that's uncomfy. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's kick. Now this is a 2-minute interval. So this will take us out from 7 minutes to 9 minutes. So let's see. Push, push. Let's go. One more minute. Seconds. We're running out to a foggy baseball field. It's kind of fun. Wait a second. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Oh, if we hadn't got that train, oh, that's a good shot. We would have gone farther. It's definitely a lot of excuses we're making right now, but sometimes working out is a feel thing. I try to make it as much a logic thing as possible, but I know there's like a cool river over this way, so I'm like, let's go into adventure mode. We're in a different spot than usual. We'll go walk and see something nice. We'll walk back. Still got some cardio. Everything doesn't have to be a perfect vertical climb. There's always challenges before us. Always difficulty to navigate. And what a wild week. What a wild, wild week. I'm excited to see what's next in our journey. We've relocated 15 times in the last 3 years. Got 4 kids. One was born in Japan. Now we're in Chicago, rocking a 4-generation home with the in-laws. And still trusting that we can get out on our own, do something wild, crazy, and fun as a family, that there's more adventure ahead of us than behind us. Maybe that's my word for myself right now, is to be encouraged. Because we used to hop on trains and travel all over Japan as a herd. It was wild and crazy, and that opportunity evaporated almost overnight based on organizational constraints. As a family, we were displaced. But again, I want to believe there's plenty of adventure ahead for us, even if right now we're in a season of caring for the in-laws, particularly my aging grandfather, who's battling a whole host of what we would call comorbidities. All right, so it looks a little wet, but let's give it a go and hope we don't get ticks. That's funny, I wake up early and I like quiet and a clean trail to run on. But I am not a fan of nature touching me. Like wet leaves. That's a wet no. I'm like, can I get through that? I was like, be brave, Joe. Let's see what's back here. It could be cool. Ow. Oh, beautiful. I've never been here before. Some kids worked really hard on that. Love everybody more, please. Art is an expression of one's soul. There's naturally a UFO and a Joker smoking a doobie. This is perfect. And we're like right under the railroad tracks. Oh, it's beautiful. I used to love running water in Japan. I would run along this river and these little creeks and little water bypasses. It always is helpful for me from just a reflection perspective. It's so nice. I'll give you another gander. And we'll start making our way back. We got a busy day, I guess. We woke up early. We're doing a short workout, so we'll see what comes after it. Here, you want the fun trail walk? Here's your nice cinematic shot as I get prickled and touched by wet leaves and ticks. We went for like a family picnic on a trail, and all was dandy. And then as soon as we stood up, we had 4 kids on a blanket. Check my legs really quick. Yeah, they look good. As soon as we stood up, there's like ticks crawling on the blanket. So naturally, like, all the kids start panicking. We're like, it's fine, we'll check you. Everyone's in the clear as far as we know. I had to help my kids understand, like, ticks are just mosquitoes without wings, okay? I know they got fat butts and they're kind of gross looking, but they need to eat too. Typically it's deer, sometimes it's you. They didn't like that. That explanation didn't really calm them in any way. We're gonna do a couple deadlifts just to work out our hips. So, just gonna kick our butt back, swing it through, squeeze at the top. So today's kind of a weird mix of get out on our body and then contemplate and recover. So I'm just gonna try to walk with good form, good core contraction, shoulders rolled back. We'll walk until the phone dies, most likely. Adjust my pacing. There's a lot we've been trying to navigate across all our relocations. Like, we've been heavily, I'll say financially damaged. It's probably the kindest way to describe the risks we've taken. And I'm just curious what comes next for us. I feel like there's some big opportunities that are cooking, some things that scare me a little bit. But I'm excited about it. It's been 11 months since I've had a paycheck, which is wild. And as we're rolling into June, if we make it to June 30th without dying, I'm curious, that would be a full year out on our own. That's something that many people can go their whole life and never try. And then, because we're so stuck on the wheel, we just never know what's out there, what could be done, and how we could do it well. We never give ourselves the freedom and space to try and fail, to explore and experience. I am so proud of the choices we have made. So terribly proud. And a lot of times pride is looked at as a negative trait. And I think if it blocks you from doing what's right or essential, absolutely. But I think also we could just be crushed by the weight of insecurity and self-exclusion. And having a sense of pride in oneself, pride in our work, pride in our character, pride in our decision making. Like, these are actually really good things to have. And at 33, I'm just starting to find it. Like, pride in who I've become as a father. It took me 8 years to figure out this whole fatherhood thing. I think I'm getting good at it. I'm so glad I'm getting good at it on the front end, as opposed to like people launching their kids off into college and like sitting down in their easy chair of like, I think we did okay. Like, I feel like I'm doing really well, even with all the chaos that my family's been navigating. I feel like we're doing exceptional at it all. I'm going to add the lovely qualifier, like, all things considered. Because our life looks remarkably different than I ever could have imagined. Yet I'm proud of where we are and what we're doing. That's a good word, amidst the failures and the setbacks and the mistakes and the adjustments. I'm proud of where we are. So I think maybe, I don't know if today's Sunday Sips will be called Proud or Pride. There's connotations with that word I have to be careful with as well. Wild world we live in. Wild world. I think today we have some deep writing, some job applications, an interview, virtual portfolio, letter. There's quite a few things we need to progress in parallel. And there's quite a few things I just need to trust are going to work out. Good things. This has been our little morning reflection together. It's nice. Dude, there are some gorgeous houses back here. They're like very old school. Let's see. I'm gonna do 3 more deadlifts, maybe 1 squat. Oh, my knee didn't like that. That's okay. Deadlift. Bring it through. Deadlift. Bring it through. Deadlift. I'm curious what my next half marathon's gonna look like. That's gonna be cool to train up to, because I trust once I run a half marathon, I'm making money. And making money opens up choices, which is fantastic. so we'll see. I don't know where I'll be running, but it'll be good. So tired. But I'm happy that I got such an early wake up. I didn't mean to crash. I normally zero out the kitchen at night, clean everything up for everybody. And last night I was putting the kids down for sleep at like 9:30, passed out at the couch. My wife just put the food away and went to bed upstairs. I was like, whoops. Let's keep sucking in our core, trying to keep everything taut, nice forward lean. I'm still trying to be mindful of form. Keep my legs out behind me, not in front of me. Let's see where this all lands. It's amazing how different the pacing of walking and running is. They're both really good for you in their own special way. But this is a pleasant recovery and change of pace for sure. So I think when I get home, I'm gonna hop on the computer and just kick butt. That's gonna be my plan. Is to just get all my thoughts out, provide some value. And then see where it all goes next. Yeah, proud. I gotta think of a hook for that. Proud. I think despite is a good word. Like, despite all the mistakes and failures, financial calamity, I'm still and the reality that life looks radically different than I ever imagined. I'm proud of the choices we've made. I think that's a good hook. I might have to play with the order a little bit. I think maybe starting with, despite the reality that life looks radically different than I ever could have imagined. And the path to get here is wrought with mistakes, failures, and financial calamity. I'm proud of the choices we've made. And call it proud. That could work. That could be a good Sunday Sips. Because it allows me to reframe many of the risks we have taken as a family and many of the situations that haven't worked out in my favor, as well as the situations that have worked incredibly well. So I'm very curious where that will all land. It should be fun. Let me reflect on that a bit more before my phone dies and kills this live. Yeah, we'll kill it. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'm gonna go. We got 23 minutes of cardio in today with some run, some fast run, some walk, some reflection. It was a good time. So I'll see you on the next one. Keep changing the world.